Hi there, Bill Lambert, to talk about goals. I get so passionate about goals. Motivational speakers talk about goals all the time, and they always leave things out. Key ingredients. The thing that's significant about goals is you can't just get into a goal-setting seminar and set goals. It's a multi-step process. There are things that you must do first. For example, take a look at this diagram. You cannot set goals until you first decide what makes you happy. You might think, well, everybody knows what makes them happy. No, they don't. I was teaching a class at Bell South. I had a guy who was about to retire. He was over 60, and he was so upset because he didn't know how he was going to make ends meet. And I just wanted to help him in some way, so I asked him, well, what makes you happy? Because I wanted to come up with a suggestion that he could use. He told me he didn't know. Upon hearing that, I was confused, so I started asking other people, what makes you happy? You'd be surprised at the number of people who've said, I've just never thought about it, I'm not sure. How can you set goals when you haven't totally internalized what it is that makes you happy? You must also determine what you need to be a success in life. What things must you get before you think that I've arrived? These are things that you must consider before you even think about setting goals. In addition, look at this next diagram. Setting goals, you must also have with that an action plan. Goals must have an accompanying action plan or they'll never be achieved. Okay? Now, one more panel I'd like for you to look at. Look at this one. You see the word vision in this one. You can't set goals unless you have a vision. Well, what does the word vision mean to me? It's simply the answer to this question. What do you see yourself doing 5 years from today? Now, before we talk more about that, I'd like for you to watch this video clip.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I don't know. And I don't care. And I ain't thinking about 5 years from now. I'm just trying to get through the day.
That is so profound. What do you see yourself 5 years from today? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not thinking about 5 years from today. I'm just trying to get through the day. That person can't set any goals. You have to have a vision. What do you see yourself 5 years from today before you can even begin to set goals? So when motivational speakers talk about setting goals, there are a lot of things you have to do first. First, you have to decide what makes you happy. Second, what do you need to be a success? And then you have to formulate what is your vision? What do you see yourself 5 years from today before you can even begin? Thank you.